This enemy wasn't just another boss encounter for me. I saw it as a machine carrying something that should not be alive. Steel on the outside and decay underneath. When I started writing this track, I knew it couldn't be just aggressive. It had to feel industrial, unstable, and constantly evolving. In linear form, the piece runs for about 4.5 minutes, but in-game, variations can have it last anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. What you're hearing now is phase 1, where I think of the machine as waking up. The entire track is built around one central idea. Every 4 bars, the drum palette changes. Instead of looping a single groove, the percussion identity rotates continuously. Different impacts, different textures, and different weights. The goal is to make the machine feel active, like it's processing, reacting, and adapting. Structurally, the track moves through these 3 states: activation, mutation, and berserk collapse. The percussion system is what ties those states together. The Soma pipe became the source of impact, texture, and noise design for this track. The sounds of scrapes, resonant hits, and feedback bursts. Instead of layering sample libraries for industrial hits, I wanted physical interaction. You're hearing metal resonate, not a preset. That physically adds weight. In some of the low-end patches that you hear, the Soma Lyra handles that emotional undercurrent. Designed drones, harmonic instability, subtle pitch movement that never fully resolves. It creates tension without melody. You don't consciously hear it, but you feel the pressure building underneath the combat. The Soma Flux is responsible for most of the low-end identity in this track. Bass lines, melodic sweeps, and overall pressure. I avoided traditional synth-based patches. Instead, I used unstable analog movement. The pitch isn't perfectly locked. The tone breathes, and it feels mechanical but organic underneath. For this enemy, that really mattered to me a lot. He's not just metal, there's something trapped inside. This is a pretty common technique that I use a lot in my electronic music as well as score creation, which is MIDI-triggered parameter manipulation. Here, the percussion foundation is built using damage inside of contact, but I didn't want static loops. So for that, every MIDI note triggers subtle parameter shifts. Using Max for Live Expression Controller Legacy, I'm able to map any MIDI incoming note to any parameter on any VST or plugin. This way, I'm able to trigger subtle parameter shifts, like delay time, feedback, filter cutoff, small movements within controlled ranges. Each hit slightly reshapes the space around it. No automation lanes, no fixed repetition. It creates variation without chaos. And to me, in a boss fight, that matters a lot. This way the player feels momentum, but never exact repetition. In-game, this track evolves in multiple states, based on 3: machine activation, mutation, and berserk collapse. The drum palette rotates every 4 bars throughout most of the piece, but in the final section they begin layering instead of rotating. That's the turning point. Density increases, the machine loses control, then everything falls away. Ultimately, this boss needed to feel heavy, industrial, and relentless, but also unstable. Using physical instruments, generative parameter shifts, and evolving percussion palettes allowed the track to feel alive. The goal wasn't for it to be just heavy. It was evolution, industrial texture, physical resonance, generative variation, and controlled instability. The result is something that feels not looped, not static, but alive.